What's up? I got a comment from Krysta Blade about the video response videos that I've been making to Shall Not Be Infringed. And there's an adage that if one person makes a comment about something, they're probably not the only one that is either feeling or thinking the same way. Her comment was, I have no idea what you guys are talking about. Well, what we were talking about is building guns. Well, not building guns, but the construction of guns, so to speak, because building of guns is a subject that, not everybody knows that it's legal, and they're perfect right. Perfect right? I don't know. Anyway, it's completely legal to construct your own firearms. And luckily, machine guns aren't firearms, right? So we're talking about the differences between legality and why certain guns are made of a certain material and things like that. I wouldn't say it's quite boy talk per se. I know, Krysta Blade, you're a big fan of your AK-47, so this discussion about the Galil should somewhat appeal to you, in that a lot of these, the Galil is a derivative of the Kalashnikov design, which it's a derivative from another derivative of your AK-47. So like all these firearms that we're talking about are sort of perfected designs of that original peasant rifle, as we call it. So it's just a real interesting history surrounding these firearms and our interest in them. And I think you get to a point in your in firearms ownership and shooting to where you become interested in such things, kind of interested in what makes them tick, or the historic significance of them. Like, I knew a guy in the last video response that Shall Not Be Infringed made to me. I knew a guy who built it was a replica of the car 15 or the car 16. It may have just been the Colt car, which was the Colt, the little short Colt that we shipped over to Israel. And the significance of it was that this particular CAR rifle we shipped all these rifles over, and then that was the beginning of the death knell for the manufacturing of the Galil. But what's interesting is that he built this replica trying to even duplicate the finish that these Colt rifles had when they were sent over there, just to sort of capture the significance and capture the essence. I'm not going to get all weird and say the spirit of it, but, you grab a hold of certain rifles and you can almost feel something in them. I don't know if you've ever held a M1 Garand, but you can almost feel the life in it. Same thing goes for an old 1911. Now, it's funny. Now I'm going to shift gears away from Krysta Blade and go back over to the Shall Not Be Infringed, when he's talking about his Spanish 1911 chambered in a variation of 9mm and manufactured without a grip safety. I'm not trying to pick nits or anything, but isn't a 1911 without a grip safety chambered in 9mm a Browning high power? Forgot to mention that. Alright, man. Y'all be good, and if you haven't checked out Krysta Blade, Krysta space Blade, go ahead and do so. She's down here, she's having a lot of fun, and yeah, y'all take care. We'll see you.